The 16th day of March 2017, and found a few antlers. Not as many as I expected for as many bucks that were on the trail cameras. That's just the way it goes. We would start out with this one. Man, I tell you what, walking to this tree stand December 27th, and you see it right along with me in this tall tine tubers patch. I looked up and I thought it was a turnip, and it was anything but a turnip. Oh boy, you're seeing it for the first time with me. I know we'd have a deer like that on video. The first shed, we had that 12 below zero snap, and picked this up right along with you. There we go. Wow, that's a fresh shed. First of 2016, and like I said, that cold snap really set with 12 below zero, and right out here on this, as you can see in the open, right out here on this tall tine tuber plot. Oh well, carry on. That antler was found right out here on the edge of the bean field, butts up to the corn. Here's another tip for you young guys, beginners, middle-agers, whatever. If you just got into bow hunting, the late season will test you. These deer have been hunted here probably for at least 90 days. 3 weekends of shotgun hunting. You can't screw up. They won't tolerate it. Watching that trail right there. I should have shot that buck. Got a broken right foot. I guarantee you that's the one with the shed the antlers. He's got them both off now. Wow, what luck. Well, there's one of our first sheds of 2017. Boy, it ain't much. Probably should have found it, but here we go. What's the rest of it? But I guess that's a find. You know, anytime you can find bone, I guess that's part of the treasure hunt. Not a lot, but you know, you can look all day and not even find that. And down here a ways, There's a white skull laying here. Looks like, oh, it's been there for a while. Oh yeah. Notice how that's been chewed off. Yeah. I was over in there last year. I didn't see this, but here we go. I don't know. It might have been a buck. A little buck. But, yeah, it looked like they had a pedestal there. The squirrels really chewed that off. Nevertheless, that's a find. Yeah, I guess they say sheds are legal and heads are illegal to pick up. So I'll just leave that there and move on. Oh, this is neat. That's a pretty nice shed. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Like, yeah, what is it, 8-pointer? Yeah, I got an 8-pointer and a sticker. I probably got him on the trail cam somewhere. Well, here it goes. First time human hands touch this. Oh yeah. Yeah, hey. Not nothing overly big, but a shed nevertheless. And I wouldn't have found that unless I seen that coyote kill. Yeah, it sure is ironic how you run into these. Following a blood trail, or hopefully I'm still going to look for that carcass, and end up finding a shed, an 8-point shed. Cloudy day, windy, gonna snow tonight, and getting cold. Now if I can just find that carcass, that'd make a perfect deal. Well, I better get after it. Well, after 2 days of walking, it's had its rewards in one way. Out here in this ditch, lo and behold, we found an antler, and I'll share that with you. There it is, and as you can see in that white grass, it's just almost disappeared. I mean, I'd have never, there again, it's a cloudy afternoon. I would have never seen that. Anyhow, I wouldn't have. I don't know. I'm having a hard time right there. I wouldn't have been able to see it if the sun was bright. So let's see what we got here together. There we go. That's a fresh one. Small 8, but nevertheless a shed. And you guys that find them for the first time, I want to congratulate you, because like I said, they were a work of art. Now, trying to find that other side would be literally the needle in the haystack out here in this yellow grass. So, but there again, we found another one together. Yeah, what I'm about to show you is really intriguing, and I'm going to show you how hard it is to find antlers in this yellow grass. And the so-called expert pro staff people that tell you they can walk out here and look there, and they come back home with a basket full of antlers. I'm not questioning if they got them. I'm just saying, here's what you're up against. Now, I just threw that antler that we just found, and we're probably we're about 5 yards away from it. And this is a nice thing about looking for a cloudy day. Now, I'm going to zoom in there if I can. You see what you see? See how that gets blended right in with that tall grass, that yellow grass? That almost looks like there's a set of antlers there, right? Well, let's walk up here and see exactly what's up here. And we were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's the antler we just found. There's the antler we just found. And there's what looks like another side. It's just 2 broken pieces of weed. But I'll tell you, we're going to back up here. There again, You seen what that was. But if that don't look like a matching set of antlers there, I'll kiss your behind in the middle of Main Street. Well, we're about 12 feet away and there's an antler laying out there in front of you. And this is just goes to show you how hard that is to find these. We're going to walk up there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There it is. 6 steps. It's not in the best condition. Look, it got killed in last year. Yeah, it's still an antler. Well, yeah, but even though it's in this array, it's still a trophy. And here's what's laying in a picked bean field. And like I said, apparently it got tilled in with the crop last year. What I'd like to emphasize in finding this antler, or with the remains of it, is you never know where you're going to find them. And I see a lot of people try to tell you, you do this, you do that, you do this, you do that, and you're going to come home with the antler. That ain't the way this hillbilly's found it. The only way I've ever found it is to keep on looking. And we found them in the long brown grass that were disguised. This laying in this picked bean field was just I could have won the lottery on that one. And like I say, it's in a disarray, but regardless, it's still a trophy in its own right. So don't go out and get discouraged because you see on Facebook someone's dragging them in by the boatload, because you don't know the situation that they're hunting their antlers in. But this is just pure getting out. It's hard enough to find them alive, let alone to find them laying stationary on the ground that don't jump up and move. So just go to the field with an open mind and enjoy the day. If you find one, that's great. If you don't, you still got something out of it. So, on with the hunt. Yeah, I just done something that you're not going to believe this, but I wouldn't have enough guts to put this on unless it was real, because this is so unbelievable. Out here shed hunting on the four-wheeler, stopped here to check this trail camera. This bike stopped exactly where it's at. I'm going to show you what's at its left front wheel. What's the odds of that? Stopping the bike, finding a little spike horn right there. You can see my tracks. I just came around the corner, stopped right there. Got off on this side, on the left side, looked down. I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, shed hunting can really be challenging. Wow. Let's pick this dude up. Oh boy. You know how long I've been looking 4 days now for antlers, and drive right up here and stop the bike right on one. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Now as we're out here on the beans, they have been consumed. There's still some in there, and by God, I just found an antler. All right. That's pretty damn good. I was giving up on that because when I was mowing that corn, I was just up here last week, me and the wife, and well, we found an antler. Wow. Not big, but I tell you what, I was beginning to wonder if I was ever going to find any up here. Well, if that was gold, you'd be in the Klondike tonight. So at least I found one up here on this bean field. I think I'm getting some help from the neighbors around here on picking up my antlers, but That was pretty good. And keep in mind, you see how that blend in with that bean field? So before I mow this beans off, I definitely will be walking it. Well, well, well. See that antler out there? I'm approximately about 24 yards. Now that looks like that possibly could be the match that I found yesterday, or the other side that I found yesterday. This would be a left side. I found a right side yesterday. So let's pick her up and see what we got. Yeah, I would say I think we found a match, and that'd be the first match I found all year, and maybe not. We'll just have to compare it when I get home. Once again, it's out here in one of these ditches. I found nothing. Well, I found that one yesterday up on the bean field. We're out here mowing today. Some more beans down. So this would be, I don't know if this is going to be the match or not, but it's another antler. The last time I showed you on the video, I found this shed antler on the 27th day of December 2016, 2 days after Christmas. It was right here on the tall tine tuber field. That night I went to the stand, and that particular buck showed up with both antlers gone. This is the 16th day of March 2017. And what I found today was probably one of the greatest antlers I've ever found in a matching set. I'm just so fortunate to be able to share this footage with you. So let's get out of here and get on down the trail. I'm going to set this wheel at 0. And I didn't think this deer went very far, as crippled as you see it in video, and I even felt bad about not shooting it. But we'll get on going down. We're going to measure where the other part of this set of antlers are at. Well, we're standing right now on the gauge wheel. It was 512 feet from where we found that antler on the 27th. On the 27th that evening, I had that particular buck. If you look at the video, he was standing right here. My tree stand is right there. Now I had a decision to make that night. I had the one shed. I had the one shed in my hand, and a very crippled deer it looked like. I had that deer's life in my hands. I assumed that I was going to find the other antler, and I didn't think it would be that hard, but like I say, this is the 16th of March. I let that deer live, and we filmed it, or had it filmed several times on trail cameras, walking really good on its all fours. So it was a down moment because I didn't think I did my part, and I thought it'd just be coyote food, but I'd already shot one deer like that in the 2016 season, so I thought, well, here you go, here's another thing, and I passed it up. But let's get on down the trail. Remember, this was 512 feet from where I found the antler on the 27th to where I could have shot the deer on the evening of the 27th, and this is March 16th. It came off a direction like this. That's how it came in on this open trail. This was a field of pure attraction, and I seen it there one other night after the 27th, still limping, and it was really, I knew it couldn't jump fences. I searched that timber in there thinking it may have bedded there, because right there we're 777 feet away. We're coming up on what was another pure attraction field, and I scoured this field thinking, as lame or crippled up as it was, it didn't want to travel far, but I found nothing at all on this field either. Now here's how lucky I was. I mowed this is a deer trail, and I mowed through this deer trail last Sunday. And basically frustration and desperation, just trying to clean out some Molliflora rows. Yeah, we're at 1,133 feet now. I looked up in this area, and this was a north-facing slope that we're looking at right here. We're gonna cut down through here. I don't know how the wheel's gonna work. We're gonna cut into this Molliflora rows and try to pick this trail up here. You can see there's a faint deer trail there. This trail jogs off over here. It's hard to do all this measuring and keep filming. As you can see, it's quite thick back in here. But, like I say, keep in mind this is a north-facing slope. And, you know, most people, self included, put my time looking on south-facing slopes. As we're walking up, there was a white gold. And we're going to get up here and share this right along with you. This is one of the greatest moments in the deer woods of my lifetime. I don't know how many hours I spent, and here we are, right there, ladies and gentlemen. That is exactly 1,508 feet away from that other from the other side. Yeah, right there is what we're looking at. I basically had given up on antler hunting. I was in here trying to critique or look over what I've accomplished with the mowing, and lo and behold, on a sunny day, a day I usually don't hunt antlers, and I'd have bet a person $1,000 that I found that shed. Little did I know it was 1,508 feet away, and I got to share that with y'all. So, as traditional, we always have done it. Be the first human that had contact with that, and there he is. Oh, he had a little chew mark. Oh, my God. Mouse must have been doing that. It was on the downside, but it's still. I'm glad I found it when I found it. What a trophy. What a trophy of a lifetime. Found this one today. Found this on the 27th. Thank you, Lord. And every time you people find one of these, it's a blessing. This antler means so much to me in so many ways. The persistence of keeping on, and the stuff that I mowed down, worrying if I mowed over it, and then cutting across today. Basically, I called it a season because I got to get back to work. And to find this and just to share this with you people, it's so rewarding, not only to find it, but find it on video with so many of you fine followers. There's no gimmickry here. There's no pro staff bullshit here. This on this channel is the real deal. So that's it from the non-typical Norwalkian. Hallelujah!